Dear friend, pause for a moment and truly look around the space you are in right now. The walls that hold your memories. The silence that listens to your thoughts. The air that carries unseen emotions. Your home is not merely brick and wood. It is a living vibrational sanctuary. It absorbs every word spoken within it. Every emotion breathed into it. Every thought that crosses its threshold and settles into its corners. Paramhansa Yogananda once taught that energy is more contagious than disease. A single disturbed mind can disrupt the harmony of an entire household. A single negative consciousness can darken a space meant for rest, love, and renewal. And yet, most people invite others into their homes casually. Unconsciously, politely, automatically. Never realizing what they are truly allowing inside. What if I told you that some people carry energies that slowly drain your joy, disturb your sleep, create silent tension between loved ones, and quietly block your spiritual growth? What if I told you that wisdom is not about loving everyone equally, but about protecting your sacred space wisely? Today, we explore 7 types of people that Yogananda's teachings would gently, but firmly, advise you never to invite into your home. Stay with me until the end, because the final one is the most subtle and the most dangerous. Before we go deeper, if this channel speaks to your soul, if you seek clarity, inner peace, and higher understanding, subscribe to Inner Divine. This is not just a channel. It is a refuge for the awakened heart. A space where ancient wisdom meets modern life. If this message already resonates with you, like this video so it can reach others who may need it right now. And I invite you, gently, to comment below. I protect my sacred space. Your words carry energy. Your intention strengthens the collective consciousness. Now, take a breath. Settle into stillness. And let us begin. Person 1, the chronic complainer. The first person you should never invite into your home is the one who feeds on complaint. They arrive smiling. But soon, the air thickens. Nothing is ever right. The world has wronged them. People disappoint them. Life is unfair. Yogananda taught that thoughts are living forces. A complaint is not harmless speech. It is a broadcast of dissatisfaction into the subtle ether. When a chronic complainer sits in your living room, they leave behind invisible residue. A heaviness that lingers long after they depart. Your home begins to echo their unrest. Children become restless. Conversations feel strained. Peace quietly exits. Compassion does not mean exposure. You may love this person. You may pray for them. But your home is not a dumping ground for unresolved bitterness. A sanctuary must remain a sanctuary. Person 2, the gossip carrier. The second person is the one who carries stories like currency. They speak softly, lean closer, and begin to unravel the lives of others. Did you hear what she did? Let me tell you something confidential. Yogananda warned that speech misused becomes spiritual poison. Gossip fractures harmony. It trains the mind to judge. It creates subconscious fear. If they speak of others like this, how do they speak of me? When gossip enters your home, trust leaves. Your walls absorb suspicion. Your heart tightens. Silence is sacred. Not all speech deserves shelter. Person 3, the emotionally unregulated soul. This person does not enter your home with anger, but with inner imbalance. One moment, laughter flows easily. The next, resentment quietly surfaces. Then sudden sadness fills the room without warning. Yogananda taught that self-mastery is the true foundation of peace. Without it, emotions overflow and disturb the surrounding energy. Such a person rarely intends harm. Yet chaos follows them unconsciously. Your nervous system begins to mirror theirs. Your home slowly loses its natural rhythm and calm. After they leave, you feel inexplicably tired. As if your spirit has been unsettled. Your home should slow your breath, steady your heart, and restore your energy, not scatter it. Boundaries are not rejection. They are wisdom practiced with compassion. Person 4, the spiritual skeptic who mocks. Not every skeptic is harmful. But the one who mocks sincerity quietly wounds the soul. They roll their eyes at meditation, dismiss prayer as foolish, and reduce inner work to sarcasm and jokes. Yogananda taught that ridicule hardens the heart and slowly closes the door to divine insight. What is mocked cannot grow. What is shamed retreats inward. Your home should be a place that nourishes growth, not one that shrinks your faith or dims your curiosity. Faith is delicate in its early stages. Like a flame newly lit, mockery can extinguish it quickly. Protect your becoming. Person 5, the jealous observer. This person smiles warmly, yet watches everything. They observe your progress in silence. They measure their worth against your growth. They applaud your success outwardly. But inwardly, comparison quietly burns. Yogananda spoke of envy as a subtle thief of inner peace. Because jealousy does not arrive with noise. It whispers. It lingers. It chills the atmosphere without being seen. After they leave, your home feels slightly colder. Your joy feels less complete. Your achievements feel strangely muted. Remember, not everyone who claps for you is celebrating your happiness. Sometimes, distance is not pride. It is spiritual self-respect. Person 6, the ungrateful receiver. They accept hospitality as entitlement. Food, care, kindness. Received without acknowledgement. Yogananda taught that gratitude magnetizes abundance. And ingratitude quietly blocks it. When appreciation is absent, a home feels drained rather than nourished. Give with love. But do not overgive. Serve with compassion. But do not self-erase. Wisdom knows when generosity must be balanced with dignity. Person 7, the one who disrespects silence. This is the most subtle presence. And often the most dangerous. They do not arrive with anger or malice. They arrive with noise. They fear quiet moments. They fill every pause with words, sounds, screens, distractions. They speak not to connect, but to avoid listening. Yogananda taught that God speaks in stillness. Not in chaos, not in constant motion, but in the gentle space between thoughts. When such a person enters your home, silence slowly disappears. The mind grows restless. The heart forgets how to rest. A home without silence loses its soul. It forgets how to heal. It forgets how to pray. Protect quiet as you would protect light and darkness. Because in silence, your spirit remembers who it is. Your home is not a social stage. It is a sacred temple of energy and intention. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Not every knock must be answered. Choose presence over politeness. Choose peace over people-pleasing. Choose sanctity over social pressure. If this message stirred something within you, subscribe to Inner Divine. We walk this path of awareness together. And always remember, what you allow into your home, you allow into your life.